نعم.
One of my friend, he prays in the masjid and he says Ameen loudly. But the masjid committee and the people in the masjid, they do not allow him. They are very upset about why he says Ameen loudly. So they asked him, made him understand in a polite manner to say, you can say the Ameen, but you say the Ameen a little bit lightly so that people do not disturb. Because our Hanafi people, most majority, as you know, Sheikh, so most people are not used to saying Ameen. So this guy saying Ameen irritates them. And what
طيب.
happened? My brother, he actually stopped going to the masjid from the last 3 months, 4 months, because they did not allow him to say Ameen. They asked him to say Ameen lightly, so he stopped going to the masjid. Even during the Ramadan, he stopped going to the masjid. He's praying in the house. He said, praying with these people will make me sinner.
طيب. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على نبيه ومصطفى وبعد. First of all, the حكم for saying Ameen for the مأموم, and to say it out loud, since the تأمين, the word of saying Ameen, of what the Sahaba used to do when the Prophet used to finish غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين, the Prophet and the companions used to say Ameen out loud that he used to ring the masjid. It was so out loud. And the Prophet ﷺ ordered that in multiple ahadith. And among the virtues of saying Ameen, if it coincides the ta'meen of the Imam and the angels, it forgives the sins of this person, of the past sins. But it is a hay'ah of as-salah, saying it out loud, which means there are many differences. Those brothers who say the Hanafi madhab, which not necessarily the opinion of Imam Abu Hanifa, okay? You gotta be very clear about that. It could be some people who are following the Hanafi madhab. So they say you don't move your finger in tashahhud. You go to Pakistan, you go to India, you go to Afghanistan, and you know that they will cause trouble or fight in the masjid, don't do it. Oh, I'm not going to the masjid so that I can say Ameen out loud and I can move my index finger during tashahhud and so on. There is a difference of opinion, brothers. So go ahead and say it in a way that you can hear yourself, Ameen, without screaming. If you go to the haram, inshallah, if you go to the masajid where they understand that this is the attitude and the practice of the Sahaba, raise your voice. But would this give you the concession not to pray in the masjid or pray at home? No. Go to the masjid and take upon yourself the duty of teaching the ummah and telling them what the Prophet ﷺ and his companions used to do.